Oh, Falcons, what's going on? Hope everybody's doing
Mhm.
well. A few days after the draft is over. Hey, man, I hope y'all are still excited like I am. Yosarian from the 404 Blitz Package. I'm here with Daryl, one of my co hosts. We'll be waiting on Mathis. He'll be in a few seconds, but hey, man, we're still riding high. Talking about the draft picks tonight. Going to talk about grading the draft. How do we grade our draft picks? We'll be taking a look at what Chad Ryder and what Mel Kiper had to say about the Falcons draft picks. But and then we want to see what you all got to say. And of course, we're going to go back on. We're going to take a look back on our predictions. We had a prediction film video a few last week before the draft, and we're going to pull them up and we're going to see who actually got close. All right. Hey, go ahead, Daryl. Introduce yourself, brother.
What's happening, Falcons fans? It's Daryl, aka Black Jedi. That's BLAKK Jedi. Follow me on Twix and Instagram at that name. And I heard that some of the draft pundits got mad at Terrence because he used the credit card during this draft. Ain't that something? Getting
Hey,
mad using the credit card. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
got to do what you got to do to save your job. Sell out on it, baby. Hey, he sold out. We're gonna holler at the folks in the chat right quick. Hey, wide body, we got you now. We got you. What's going on? He's wide body said B plus, and
B
I like that. I'm
plus.
down with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
down with that. I'm down with that. I don't know. I think I could give them. I want to give them an A plus plus, but I don't know if you can. But hey, it's all good. A B plus starting off. We'll see what the rest of the folks say when they come in. Hey, Daryl, I'm still riding high, bro. I, I don't even know how to say it. I mean, I don't even know how to feel right now. What them boys did, they did what we wanted them to do with Jalen Walker. Then they jumped back up with Pierce, and then we were kind of looking at the third round and the fourth round picks, and I was like, But when I got a chance to look back at it, man, did we get steals of the pick of the draft? Did we get the
Mm,
steals of the draft? Hey man,
mm.
we're gonna talk about that thing. What's
Technically, I
going
guess
on, Clay?
Cleveland got the steal of the draft because they got Shadur in the fifth round.
I
But
got you.
we up there. We up there for real.
We are up there. What's going on, Clay? What's happening?
What's happening, Clay?
Hey man, good to see you. Hey, Clay said, hey. Clay says, hey, I'm down with that, man. Hey, they did what they said. What they first of all, they did what they said they were going to do. They said they were going to
Mhm.
focus on the defense throughout the draft, and they did that. And I love the fact that they did see that we needed to get some sort of value in an offensive line player, and we did with Jack Nelson, 7th round. Hey man, you could have really thrown that pick away, but you picked up a pretty good guy. Hey, 6'7". Come on, 320 pounds. Hey,
4 year starter.
4 year
Started
starter.
four
Come
years.
on, come on. Hey, and then we know what we where we need the help at, where we need the depth at. Let me put it like that. What you got, Storm Norton, helping out. He's the swing tackle. Who else behind him is a swing tackle? Who else? That
What's that dude's name?
is
Javon? Not Javon. Hang on, I'll find it.
Gwen,
Gwen.
Juwan Gwen. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means we could use some depth, right?
Hmm.
Hey, this is awesome. I'm excited. Why about it? They didn't get any of my big 350. Now, that's the thing that kind of scared me a little bit, kind of worries me a little bit. And Matt is boo to our second round pick, first round pick. Mathis, get on in here. He don't like. Hey, he don't like Pierce. It's all good. He said Pierce is all about the speed, and you need strength. But you know what? I saw a lot of strength moves, a lot of straight up bull rushes on his video. So hopefully it could translate. Speed and strength. Hopefully, it could translate. He might not be a 3-down player, but we need that pass rush when we need the pass rush. So
Mhm.
see what happens, man. All right, Daryl, tell me overall, how do you feel? I mean, you could talk overall, you could talk each player, and then we'll go down the list on what chat writer said.
Overall, I say A minus. And I would go A plus, but I think they're satisfied with the defensive line as it is. And when you actually start looking at the players we got on the defensive line, it's like, all right, well, but I'm gonna tell y'all, my heart sank when Big Boy went off the board. When Deion Walker went off the board,
Yeah,
my heart
yeah.
sank because I was hoping y'all had me sold
Boy,
on the big man. And he went off the board. I said, man, he gone. But other than not feeling that middle or the defensive line, man, I'm tickled pink.
yeah. Mathis, what's
Math.
going on, MFJ? Hey, let them know who you are, bro.
What's up, y'all? Uh, I did. I put a little comment in the chat because I had to get that
Oh,
over.
we
You know
saw.
what I'm saying?
We saw.
Yeah. But it's MFJ here, man. You can find me on Instagram at M_F_J21. Thank y'all for following us. Hope y'all enjoyed the draft. I did till our third pick.
You said until the third pick, you don't like the third pick?
Where's the beef? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I feel you. Hey, today they picked up a big old boy from Georgia Tech. 6'6",
Did they? Oh,
320. That
no.
other guy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know
other
his
guy.
name yet, but I
Yeah.
look. It ain't Zeke. So
Yeah, it ain't Zeke.
Zeke went seventh round. Man,
7th round.
come on. That'd have been a nice pickup. But anyway,
Well, they knew they couldn't get. They knew they weren't going to be able to get him on the same team with some Georgia players because that would cause
man.
friction.
Hey,
And I
Now the
hate to see
Georgia
Zeke in
players
there.
can look and laugh at him because he ain't get drafted. You right.
I don't. You don't want to see him in there thumping no Georgia players' heads. So that's why.
man, shoot. It's all good.
It is all good.
It is all good. Let's see what Clay said. Billy Bowman. Be the nickel. That's what they were saying.
Mhm.
He'll work the nickel. We filled out a lot of needs in this draft. I like it. They still feel the need and a better player than they would have got with that pick otherwise. I just hate. I got this light right in my face. I can't see nothing.
So that means we have to get to at least the divisional or conference championship round for our pick to not mean nothing.
You think?
Well, I don't want to turn around and be sorry, and then we got a top 10 pick, and then we ain't got a top 10 pick.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But yeah, but I mean, top 10. Well, shoot, we didn't even make the playoffs till we was 15, right? So, I mean, if we make the playoffs, I think that justifies it just because it'll be a 7-year drought that we end. And I think that keeps Terrence's job for another year so that he can then try to work with, what he did using the credit card to get that pick.
Well,
Hey,
he had to steal the credit card because if he didn't, he was gone.
man, I don't even care about next year right now, bro. That's just like people get caught up on recruiting and all of that stuff. They be so caught up on recruiting in on the college ranks. I don't even be
Mhm.
thinking about it until December
Yep.
because I just want to see what's happening now. And
Well, that's
all I care.
different. That's different
No,
because
I'm just saying, but
on the college level, you can't wait to in recruitment. You can't wait. Go out and wait till December to recruit, and you're not gonna have anybody.
no, that's fine. But I just don't care about it until it's time for me to care about it. You see what I'm saying? No, they got to do what they can do. It's great. I don't get caught up in it. All I'm saying is I don't care who we draft next year. It's all about this year, man. It's all about this year. Give up that first round pick if that's what you wanted. If you wanted, look what they did with Michael Penix. Think about it.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, he
mean,
ain't used the
it
first round
worked
pick.
out. It
It
worked
worked
out.
out. It worked out. So, hey man, I like the fact that they just had had some kahunas to do what they did.
Now,
Then I'm glad Jalen Walker fell to us. Oh man,
yeah,
and we didn't pick
that
him.
was big. You know what? I'm gonna play. I don't want to say devil advocate with this, but maybe what Ulbricht's son did
Oh,
wasn't such a bad thing because maybe we need to be the bad guys of the NFL.
Mm, mm.
You know, maybe we should look at it like, ha
wow.
ha, ha ha. We played a joke. Now we this is, you know what I'm saying? This we maybe we've been too nice. Let's
Winners
not
get
be nice.
fun. Winners and Super Bowl champs could be the bad guys. Let the old
Well,
people be the
then,
bad guys. Hey, we need to be humble. We
well,
need to be
no, we don't need to
humble
be humble. We've been humble
with
for the
our head
past.
to the plow. We need
We us as fans have been humble for the past 7 years. It's time to go out and slap somebody in the face.
man. We've been dumb for the last 7 years with
I
our
get it.
draft picks and the way our coaches. Come on. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't care. All I want to do is win, baby. I like the way we drafted. That instantly gives us speed on the defense. It, I mean, it improves our speed. How do they say precipitously? Is it precipitous? Precipitous is only a fall, or is that a no?
I think it could go both ways.
It
It
can
could go
go
both
both ways.
ways.
Hey, precipitously, baby.
So what is okay
Learn a new word.
with the picks that we made just for defense? What does your front seven look like?
Okay. I mean, it's gonna be Rook. All right, so 4-3 or 3-4?
Let's do 4-3 first.
4-3. I got Floyd. I got Rook. I'm gonna go Floyd, Rook, Contavious, and Harrison. I run Harrison as the strong end, the heavy end. That'll be my 4. My 3 will be Jalen Walker, Caden Ellis, and Diablo. So that speed out there.
Who ain't out there?
Diablo. I
No,
gotta go speed. I don't know.
who ain't out
I
there?
don't. Hey,
Hey,
I can't trust if
I'm
Troy's
looking
gonna be
I'm
out.
looking at the depth chart. I see the depth chart right now, and he
Okay.
wrong.
I'm
I
just
can
saying
just
what
tell
I'm
you that,
going
that
with.
you wrong.
What I'm going with in the secondary. Oh, you said the front 7, so that's my front 7 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speed to kill. Speed. I mean, linebackers need to be extremely fast. I would use those 3, and I would shuffle them around. I heard one person was saying that the Falcons look to use Jalen Walker exclusively as an edge. I don't agree with that. I
Me
think
either.
they should use him just like they use Caden Ellis. Use him on the blitz, but mainly as a middle linebacker.
I think they're calling for to use him as an edge as a comparison to old boy that got drafted. Now I'm already forgetting his name. They got drafted out of Penn State.
Carter,
Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter. Yeah.
same size.
Because
Yeah, yeah.
Abdul Carter was doing the same thing, but then last year he concentrated. They basically used him as an edge rusher, so he's kind of like 1 year ahead in that compared to Jalen Walker. So they're saying, "Hey, do that now. Use him just strictly as edge, so he sharpens his sword at edge." I don't agree
Well,
with that
then
either.
what was the
I'm with
point?
y'all.
Yeah,
I'm
then
with
what was
y'all.
the point of
I'm with y'all.
drafting both of them?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with y'all. Just hey, use him as a Swiss Army knife,
Right.
especially in a division where you could be facing, on a schedule, I should say, where you could be facing some really speedy quarterbacks. You know, depending on who Indianapolis starts, and if you get into the playoffs. So, yeah, man, that's your Swiss Army knife. Put them out there.
What's good, King? Good to see you, bro. Hey, I got you. Let's see. Did I have King Richie? I ain't have his information from the video before. Who he wanted to pick. Oh yeah, he said we got 4 steals that we didn't even have to draft in that UDFA. I mean, I like Kobe Bryant. I like him. I like the receiver. I need to we'll talk a little bit about them on Friday. Talk a little bit about the UDFAs. Got a big boy from Georgia Tech. we'll jump on that on
He can
Friday
he can start. He can start
just because of the size.
because of that.
All right, so Daryl, give me the depth chart. What you were looking at, what they were saying so
Well,
far.
they're showing starting it as 3-4. So it's saying Morgan Fox, Rook Aurora, and David Anyamata. Then it's saying Jalen Walker left outside, Troy Anderson left inside, Caden Ellis right inside, James Pierce right outside, Mike Hughes, Jesse Bates, Xavier Watts starting at free safety. So they got Bates at strong safety right now, which is kind of odd to me. And then AJ Terrell on the other side. And then Nickelback D Alford.
Oh Lord.
That's what it's saying right now. And I'm just, some random ourlads.com.
Okay,
Falcons
yeah. They
depth chart.
don't know what
Yeah.
they're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how they got it set up right now. I mean, yeah. One thing somebody I'm noticing is absent is our boy that we all talk about, the safety, Helms. I don't even see him on the depth chart.
He may not be ready yet. There, he
So
may
that
still.
might be
If he's
why.
healthy by that time, we'll see, man. Because like I said, that first year, Helms played when he played
Once he
sparingly,
started
but he
getting
played
time,
good when he was in there.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
he hit. He looked like an Alabama safety.
Oh, my bad. He is on there. I had to keep looking. He's on there. My bad. They got him backing up Jesse Bates as strong. But is Bates a strong safety?
No, he's
No,
a free safety.
So basically, we're gonna be trotting out a couple free safeties,
I mean,
right?
but
Because
we did it
We did
last
last year.
year. I just if I don't want Jesse Bates to be down in the box like that. I'd rather have him playing center field. So
Mhm.
if Watts actually doesn't mind putting his nose in the dirt, and I'm cool. Like that's my thing.
They're
Like you
saying,
still got to have a safety that's willing to tackle.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's gonna be Jordan Fuller. So maybe by the time this all plays out, Fuller will be the strong, and Bates will be the free.
Yeah.
But we basically drafted two guys that could be the heir apparent to Jesse Bates. That's why I believe I asked you, Mathis. I said because we drafted that first safety we drafted, because we drafted him. Does that mean Bates is gone? Like
No,
we're not gonna re-sign him?
to, at this point in time, you cannot, especially if you're getting ready to come into the money.
Mhm.
Like, and I said this before, and we still hit on the defensive line with our first two picks. So now going into next season, even though Yo doesn't care right now, you can use that money to get yourself a bona fide corner. And honestly, you could get you a D tackle, bona fide, and two corners if you wanted to. You'll still have money left over. We just got to spend it right. But Jesse Bates does not walk at all.
Right.
No. They got to
There's
resign him.
no is
He got to retire, Falcon.
Yeah, he has to
He
be
got to
here for the
retire, Falcon.
long haul, man. Like we haven't had an impact player in the secondary since who? Dion? Like that? You had
It's been a minute.
uh
It's been a minute.
you had unbig play Ray. You had unbig play
Yeah.
Ray.
Oh no, he gave up the big play. Big play,
He gave
Then
up
Ray.
all
Give
the
it
big
up.
plays.
you
God,
had
no.
two handsy Alfred. Um what was the kid from Washington? Him and his brother was in the league.
Oh God, true fun.
Yeah,
Trufant.
Desmond Trufant.
Desmond Trufant. And they had nerve to give him number 21.
Boy, that was terrible. 21 for that guy. He was
I
slow.
mean, now wait. Now, granted, his first couple years in the league, they really did not want to throw to his side. But once
They
they
didn't know.
started
They didn't know the truth.
yeah, I mean,
They
we
didn't know
figured
the
that
truth.
out. We figured that out.
He was
But
slow, man. I thought he had some
yeah,
speed.
no,
He
he
was
wasn't
really
fast.
slow.
But we literally haven't had a player in the secondary that people are scared. You know he's there. You know he has a chance to do something big, and it's not even just in the passing game. You're talking about when the ball's on the ground or after the catch, whatever. He could do whatever. and
That
it'll,
punch
it'll
out.
affect the game.
Yep.
Yeah. So no, we've had more turnovers in the past 3 years with him here than we did. I don't know how long.
It's
Yep.
good to see defense coming in here. It's really good to
That's
see
what we
that.
needed. We needed
Man.
early. That's what we needed, man. Paying attention to that defense early. Don't give me something third and fourth round, first round, and then took a chance on one of the better defensive ends, the edge, I guess, uh, with James Pierce. You know, even though we may think his legs are a little, a little skinny, and he's just a speed. You know, we think he's a speed rusher, but still, he was one of the best in all of college football. So I'm down with it. All right, Clay. He said we will. He put that in capital letters. We will be better next year. There's no way we don't make the playoffs next year. You can book it.
Man, look, I'm praying for that, but we actually had the window last year to where this was our division. I'm not really saying it's our division yet because Tampa Bay and the Panthers both got better.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Tampa.
hey, we
I'm
all
not worried
got we
about
all
New
got better.
Orleans at all.
The Saints did not get better. No, we all didn't get better. That's why I didn't bring them up.
Right.
The Saints did not get. Oh my gosh, boy, the combine of this quarterback that they decided to draft. Boy, hey
Yeah,
man, that
but
was tragic.
Carolina, yeah, they got some weapons. We'll see what T Mac is going to do, what he's going to turn out to be. But he's a big receiver, can catch all the contested catches, contested passes. Probably going to go his way, but he's slow as molasses. I used to coach football with a guy named Stanley. Stanley just said slow as molastics. Like molastics. What in the hell? But hey, we was just winning. Man, you slow as molastics out there.
That's molasses with plastic in it.
Yeah,
Imagine how
molastics.
slow that is.
Hey, look,
He's slow, man. So
that
he's
that
like a
that
Brian
is
Finneran.
still Brian Finneran or Keyshawn Johnson.
I think he's more like
I
Brian
don't even.
Finneran. Keyshawn,
I don't know who's
Keyshawn at
slow.
one point. Huh?
Brian Finneran was good for us too. That was the only weapon that could catch the ball for Michael Vick before Algie Crumpler got here.
Yeah, yeah. Finneran was good, yeah. But I'm
Finneran
just
wasn't
saying with the
Keyshawn.
speed,
Yeah.
Keyshawn was a dog though.
Keyshawn was a beast, man.
Yeah.
Keyshawn was all right.
All right.
Look.
Wide body said if the pick is 23 or beyond, it's a win. What do y'all feel about that spot next year? 23 or beyond? That means
I'm
we're in
with
the
it.
playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's playoffs, right? Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's the win.
is it really incumbent on us to have a good, a good season, or is it just for James Pierce to maybe have 6, 7, 8 sacks? If we didn't make the playoffs, but he had 8 sacks, would you still consider that being a win?
It's both. I think you need both. I think Pierce has to get at least 7 sacks. And then he has to get a ton of pressures, right? Because there's, sometimes what you do, what he can do won't reflect, in the stat sheet, but it will reflect someplace else that you may not look. Hey, this forced incompletion, or made him throw it away, something like that. So yeah, he's got to produce as far as sacks goes, and we have to get to the playoffs because let's say the defense is the number 5 defense in the league, but the offense regresses to number 26, they don't make the playoffs, it's still a failure. Yeah, you address the defense, but why were you relying on who's your number 2 wide receiver? Hang on. I saw it
Mooney.
and thought about it. No, I'm sorry, the backup to your number 1, Chris Blair. Why were you relying on Blair to be in your wide receiver room with Kadero Hodge? And I like Hodge. So they got to make the playoffs, man. They got to make the playoffs, and Pierce has to have a great year. I'm not saying defensive rookie of the year, but he has to have a good enough year so that we say, "Man, I wish we had you last year."
I I don't need him to have 8. I would love for him to have 8, but if Pierce and Walker can give me 5 to 6 sacks apiece, we have a end on our team that was supposed to take that next step already.
Mhm.
So if he plans on being on the team going forward, because we just drafted 2 people that could be his replacement, if he wants to be on this team, he needs to be the one with. It has to be more than 8 now. It's got to be 10 to 12. Honestly, it has to be. He cannot have 3 years of back to back. I mean, excuse me, 3 years of 6 sacks, and that's it. We can't. That can't lead our team. So if because Jalen Walker is not gonna, I know he can't be rushing the passer the entire season. So I'm not gonna give him more than 5. James Pierce may not even be on the field for every snap. I don't see him just being able to just set the edge and do this, that, and the third. So until I see otherwise, then I can't.
Ah, I feel you, man. King. Hey,
Oh,
he
King, come on,
said, forget
bro.
them picks. He said, I don't see another defensive player coming out with the quality of Pierce for real. That's what he feels.
I mean, but King, that's the thing. Like next year, you could mess around if we had the number one. No, we're not worried about it like that for real. So this is just thinking. But Troy Anderson could be gone. We could find us a better middle linebacker than Troy.
No, you can't. But I'll let that slide.
I was waiting on that. I was waiting on that.
So okay, so you're saying now I had to look up rookie sack records, right? Javon
Mhm.
Curse has the rookie sack record from 99 with
Curse.
14 and a half sacks. Yeah. But you talking like it doesn't even go as low as what you're saying, right? Like the lowest it's going is 10 and a half. You talking Joey Bosa had 10 and a half sacks his rookie season.
Mm.
Uh Vernon Maxwell had 11 sacks. That was in 1983. Not that Vernon
I'm about,
Maxwell, another Vernon Maxwell.
I'm about to say Vernon Maxwell.
That's his name though. Played with the Baltimore Colts.
Wow.
Dana Stubblefield. So you're saying a
Stubblefield.
lot of names that you don't really remember. Peter Boulware had 11 and a half. Von
Yeah.
Miller had 11 and a half. So 11 is kind of where the superstars
Elite.
were.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those ones that went on to do great things. Terrell Suggs had 12. So I gotta ask 8, man. I got to. And I understand he's gonna be sharing time. But and like you said, we got somebody out there right now, Evan Katie, that should be getting there too. But I don't know if our interior defensive line is going to contribute much. Not to the sack total. And how many you figure we need this year? 40? At least?
At least 40.
Yeah.
At least 40.
Well, my thing is the sack total will be, and the sack total could actually jump as long as they get some type of push right up front. Because James
We did
Pierce
not
is
improve it other than
yeah,
Fox.
because James
Didn't
Pierce is
change
gonna
it.
be null and void if he gets around the edge and any quarterback just decides to step up because he's got nothing going on right in front of him. And that's basically what we've seen. The only person that I know was never gonna get a sack was Lorenzo Carter. It didn't matter what was going on, but everybody else had a chance to get some type of pressure. So
One thing I like about this year, and the possibilities for this defense, because of speed, you can run game. They can run a lot of game. You know what I mean? They could start off the season running game like they did in that 5-game stretch. Who's coming? I think King Richie or Josh was saying that the other day. Hey man, line them up close to the line of scrimmage. You don't know who's coming, and the speed kills, man. So if you got Floyd, Pierce, and Jalen Walker out there at the same time, third and long is that's gonna be ugly. Then Caden Ellis, You got all four of them out there at the same time. Third and long is going to be heck on somebody.
And then safeties that we improved. The assumption is it's an improvement. So I think, yeah, make that quarterback hold on to the ball a little longer, right? Especially if he already threw an interception or two. He gonna hold on a little longer now. Yeah.
Then when you look at Xavier Watts, man, let's talk about him straight up. Dude, two-time All-American. He won the Bronco Nagurski Award of his junior year. That's the best defensive back in college. 13 sacks, man, and he did that in 2 years. 7 sacks his junior year, 6 sacks his senior year. Went to the national championship and lost against Ohio State. But man, the ball was all over the place. 188 combined tackles. Man, 9 tackles for losses, 18 pass deflections fast deflections. Man.
But if you're not going to use him in this, if you're not going to use him the same way he was used in college, you're killing yourself. Like if he's not coming on a blitz, or if he's not down in the box, like they clearly didn't use him like that in college. So if you allow him to just sit back and play in zone, which I pray we don't see him do another year, because that's gonna irk me.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna see the potential come out that we're expecting these players to have.
I'm saying play in zone. You don't want to see them do that?
Well, I don't mind them playing. I don't want to see that all game. I don't.
80%.
Oh, yeah,
I am guessing 80%. We were at 70% this last time, and we drafted 2 safeties that are both ball hawks, and neither one of them have a whole lot of speed. Don't get me wrong. I don't expect the safety to be covering no crazy wide receiver that much anyway. But in the chat, in the text, when I started drafting that second safety, I just said zone, because that's Raheem.
I get it. Everybody, look, zone is a necessity. You have to play it. I'm not saying don't play it. But until we can get our linebackers and safeties being, I swear we just get so glued in on one thing. Somebody can run right by you. You have nobody else in that area, but we will sit there and make sure we're in our zone.
Well,
like,
we was a bad coach. We had a terrible coach. I gotta write it off.
Wait, time out, yo. No, garbage, because man. This is not just because we had trash defensive coaching last year doesn't mean this is the first year that we've dealt with that. Because you can go back as far as even with Dan Quinn, they would sit in zone, somebody run past you, nobody goes with them at all.
Yeah. You got
nobody else is coming.
You got to know how to play zone. Because you can't just cover grass. See, the thing, like you're saying, you just can't sit and cover grass.
Well, we do that.
Somebody cross your face, you got to take.
We cover it. We primp it. We cover it. We primp it. We mow it. We edge it, and let everybody run by us. That's what we've been doing for the past 7 years. So no.
Yeah. Hey, Clay said Pierce, Rook, David, Onyemata, or Street, and Floyd. Then in the linebackers be Walker, Ellis, and Diablo. I like that 4-3.
That Anderson hate is strong in here today.
Real, man.
He got to be healthy. If he's healthy, Troy will be out there. But man, this speed, it's gonna be hard for Troy to play, man. It's really gonna be, because he's not the fastest guy anymore. You know, he was known to be the fastest guy. He ain't no more.
Can we trade JD Bertrand too? Now I'll keep Troy Anderson if JD is gone.
I like JD, man.
What you got against JD Bertrand?
Hey man, he wore the first.
JD, man.
He was the first one on our team to put that condom on his helmet. So I don't need him on my team. Okay.
JD stepped up and played when he had to, man. When his number was called.
What did he do?
Saying because Troy was out.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody had to get in there. We didn't have nobody else. Landon was gone.
All right, Daryl, do me a favor.
He was forced in there.
Jedi, let me know what type of tackling situation that we had last year out of JD Bertrand.
Got you. Give me a sec.
What?
I mean, it was not a freshman, but a rookie, man.
He was a rookie? Oh man, because there's a whole bunch of rookies on other teams that produced. So
Not starting linebackers, though. Not middle linebacker. I don't know,
yeah.
man.
Well, look, he ain't do nothing to hold that position down, so it ain't like he got him. He didn't do anything for us.
Let's see. JD Bertrand, right? Ooh, he ain't even coming up. I just have to look him up individually.
his resume starting off bad.
You should have said that,
That's what I'm
Darryl.
saying.
You should have said that.
Come on, man. I know he was out there. Yes, he's faster than Caden Ellis. Like, we're not expecting Caden Ellis to go out there and cover. Nate Lemon wasn't fast. We had the slowest linebacker crew on earth last year.
Well,
Okay, so he
Lemon
had
was hurt. I mean, he was out.
Well, I know what he
16
ran, though.
16 solo
Oh,
tackles,
it was terrible.
1 sack,
16 solo tackles. So this dude averaged
and 1 sack.
less than 1 tackle a game.
I'm
No,
just
I don't
saying
want
he
to.
can't. He played. He was the only. What can you do? What can you do with that defense? And you're forced in there as a rookie, undersized rookie. I mean,
Wait a minute. Time out. Because Deion Jones did his thing as an
Deion Jones was what?
undersized
Like
linebacker.
first round? What was he? Second round?
It don't matter. It don't matter when he's drafted. Where's the heart? Where is the heart at? You
Man,
on the
Deion
field?
was speedy, man. JD ain't have all the speed, but JD got
JD
that
ain't that.
heart. He was still in there.
Daddy wasn't slow.
He ain't fast. He ain't no Jalen Walker.
Oh,
He ain't
see,
no He
you
ain't no
jumping right now.
Diablo.
Ain't nobody comparing
He,
him to Jalen
He ain't
Walker.
no
Come on.
Troy.
he ain't Troy Anderson. I mean,
He's better than Troy because Troy don't stay on the field. So I'm happy to take JD Bertrand. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking about trading the wrong person.
So he's saying no, they didn't. The Falcons said we're gonna start him at edge, let him master that before they let him move around. He's talking about Jalen Walker.
Jalen
That's
Walker.
fine. That's fine. But I mean, if that's what they say, I hope that's not right. Put him at middle linebacker, let him do what he knows how to do. You can use him at any time. You can send him at any time. You can make packages on 3rd and long and put him out there. Dude, what we got beat on what? Those
Everything.
quarterbacks, fast quarterbacks, right?
Yep.
That's what destroyed us initially.
This year, we're playing. It's not a whole lot of fast quarterbacks we're playing. I mean, it
still just has to be able to move. So let's just start there.
It's not a lot of running quarterbacks we're playing, right? Depending on who they start in Indianapolis, right? Depending on Richardson, and then the Commanders. But after that, I mean, and I don't know the actual order, but you're saying the Buccaneers, Baker can move a little bit. Who's the starting quarterback at Seattle? All that moving around got me all goofed up.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold? Darnold went there? So he's not a runner. Josh Allen is mobile. If Tua is around, we're playing Miami.
Tua ain't moving because if Tua move, he's going to be out of the league.
And the Arizona Cardinals, I think they'll have the most mobile quarterback we'll face because after that it's Brock Purdy, May in New England.
Brock can move
Brock can move in the pocket. He don't need to be running for real.
Right. I'm just saying he can.
If he has a lane, he can get you 15 to 20. Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Justin Fields.
He is going to be running. That's how
he's going to run. So that's what you need. That's what you need your man for right there. That's what you need Jalen for.
I love the fact that we got Diablo as well. Speed. Yeah. You can't teach speed. And like I said, you could do so much with speed. Out there, it could be a blur to an offense if you have players like this. If you could get all that speed on the field at the same time, man, you can make it really difficult with game. I don't know, like you said, Mathis, I don't know how dominant our defensive line is going to be. Hopefully, Ulbrich will, him and Ali will do something with our defensive line to make them better. It can't do nothing. They can't do anything but get better. They can't do anything but improve. The way
For
that
real.
they looked last year and the way that that coaching staff, the position that Jimmy Lake had them in, you can't do anything but improve. And then you add in the speed. And Clay said ball hawks everywhere in the secondary. I totally agree. Look at Billy Bowman, looking at his numbers. Dude had 11 sacks, had 3 his sophomore year, 6 his junior year, and 2 his senior year. 11 sacks all over the place. I mean, 11 interceptions all over the place. Did I say sacks?
Yeah, you did. It's
I'm
okay.
sorry. In the interceptions, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. Um, ball hawks all over the field. Playmakers. They didn't just draft people or people that just focused on one position. I think Pierce is a true edge, but Jalen Walker, just a playmaker, man. Just one of those guys, just a playmaker. Look at Xavier Watts. I'm sure he could play a little bit of anywhere. Playmakers, man. Billy Bowman, he playmaker. 11 interceptions. Turnover magnets, man. Just making turnovers. That's all you saw Jalen Walker doing, man. Is causing turnovers, right? I think we did a great job in this draft.
So
We got the
what's
right
your
people.
draft grade then?
We're gonna give it a little bit later.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about Chad Ryder, what he had to say about the Falcons. Chad Ryder of NFL.com, he gave the Falcons a B minus, and that was cool. He talked about who we drafted. Jack Nelson in the 7th, of course, Billy Bowman in the 4th, Xavier Watts in the 3rd, and in the 1st, Jalen Walker and James Pierce. Day 1 grade, he gave us a B. Day 2, he gave us a B minus, and then day 3, a C plus. So his analysis says the Falcons did not mess around when it came to addressing their pass rush needs. I'm sorry, getting good value in Walker at 15 and taking a chance on Pierce's upside later in round 1. The risk of giving up a 2026 first rounder to trade up for Pierce was somewhat mitigated by receiving the 2025 third rounder in return. I totally agree. They met a huge need with the selection of the ball hawking Watts in the 3rd round. Atlanta was docked a day 3 pick and traded others, but Bowman was a nice addition in round 4. He's a future starter at strong safety. So strong
Yeah.
safety, Bowman. Hmm.
Mm.
He's kind of the small one, right? But he's
No, I
fast.
thought Watts was a smaller one. I took the
No,
stats.
Watts is bigger. Bowman is I might be wrong. Let me see what his size is.
As long as he a real football player,
5'10",
I'm okay.
188. So yeah, he's the smaller one, but he's fast. So that's the one that they said that he'll be playing nickel. So I don't know where Chad was talking about here, but
Well,
he
Watts
said
is 6'feet,
Nelson is a
203.
swing tackle. I'm sorry, he talked about Nelson now. A swing tackle Atlanta needed behind Jake Matthews and Caleb McGarry, and I agree with that. They should be looking for a center after the draft, though, as well as cornerbacks and receivers. And they did a little bit cornerback and receiver in regards to UDF phase. So, hey man, he gave them a B minus. Mel Kiper said he gave us a C, and I didn't get a chance to get his
Nobody cares
thoughts.
about Mel though.
Right, Mel the Smell Kiper.
Mel needs to stop doing mock drafts because he's trash. So nobody
Yeah.
cares what Mel talk about. Like
Hey,
he looks like an accountant.
rookies and the new players. 15 sacks from wait. Are you saying between like the two first? You have to explain that why, buddy. Explain that. What up, Key? What up, Key? Good to see you, my friend. Josh. All right. So we get Trice back. I forgot about Trice. See? Man, that depth. Whew, he was a 3rd round pick last year. Dog, we're gonna have depth. So if not, don't want to say it, but Depth is needed. We needed that depth. We needed it last year. We didn't have it. One thing we'll have this year that we haven't had are multiple guys on the field that will be hard to handle and coaches that know how to scheme. There we go. It's gonna be some game played this year, man. I'm telling you. You think those 5 games of all of those sacks when I guess Raheem took the helm again and did the play calling for defense? If you think that's gonna be something, if that was something, man, wait till this year. If they can use all of this speed the right way, oh, now I don't know about
Speaking,
first and second down, but third and long gonna be it's gonna be beautiful.
speaking of Mel Kiper, he
Mhm.
said that the Falcons overpaid for Julio Jones when we drafted him.
Nobody cares about what dummies say.
Yeah, he said that he said Mahomes wasn't going to be anything. So
Yeah, man.
even though
Whoo.
he's the
Oh,
guru, he's the one that put the draft on the map. I get it, but hey, man, he's making a lot of money.
For what reason?
Hey, man, he put him on the map. Hey, he gets on there. He's doing what we. I wish I could do it. Give me that kind of money to talk draft,
You
and I
look
don't
like
have
you
to be
played in
good
the
at it.
league, though. You
I
look
don't.
like you played football.
I don't even have to be good at it. Just giving away money like the Falcons did with Kirk Cousins. Say they all coming, send them all. Grizzblit 2.0. Man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I wish somebody Daryl, you got to make a sign. When you go out there, you got to take a sign and say Grizzblitz 2.0, baby. What's up, Steve?
What's
Hey,
up?
appreciate you joining. Steve Hudson,
No more zone defense.
Houston.
I hate to
Hey
break it to
man,
you, Steve. Hate to
We
break it
wish,
to you.
bro. We wish.
I'm totally okay if we didn't play a lot of zone and we sat up there and did like the Ravens did, line up 9 people on the line. You figure it out.
Yeah. Man,
We ain't
talking
got the
about the
big boys for
Ravens,
that.
don't they just know how
If
to
you
draft?
line up 9, that's a mental game. You don't know where it's coming from. So
But you know
you
it's
take
coming. It's coming.
you technically don't need the size for that. Just get there.
They always seem to draft speed. They seem to draft strength on the lines. They draft trenches. Look what they did, man. They got Malachi Starks and Mike Green. Come on,
That's
man.
wild. That's wild.
Come
Yeah,
on.
that's wild.
They know how to draft, man. They
Yeah,
know how to draft.
yeah. Y'all think that the character issues is why the Falcons didn't go after Mike Green like that? Because he
But
was on the board, but
He was
supposedly
on the board.
they had Pierce graded higher than Green, maybe because of the competition, that they played.
I don't
But
know.
don't say because they talk about his character too. So I don't know which one is which or who you lose.
Well, they say he's the a diva in the locker room or whatever, but grown men will slap you up and change all of that real quick. I can just imagine Root putting them things on. Bah! Big Nigerian hands. What do you say? You are lazy. Bah!
You are lazy American.
A lazy, entitled American. Bah! Straight in. Hey, I I can see it right now. 15
15
for the
from the
rookies and
rookies.
15 for the free agents. I got you. I got you. So 8 for Pierce and 7 for yeah. 7
Ooh, that's
for
a lot.
Walker.
That's a lot,
I
wide
mean,
body.
I
That's
think it's
a lot.
doable though. If Albrecht could do and work his magic, you got some players in that first round, man. You got some real players in that first round. I mean, this ain't no hope they could show up or hope they could do something or man, they're here. Hey, somebody called him Kazoo. Who was that? That was Knight Rider. Knight Rider called him Kazoo. Man, I'm about to have an aneurysm on that one, boy. I like, oh, Kazoo. And he look, what's
Y'all
going
leave
on,
that
Miss
man
Pam?
alone. Miss Pam.
Hey, happy Monday. I saw that y'all had a good time down there at the Dome. I saw it. I saw it. I seen it. Hey, I wish I was there. We had a good time at the barbershop too. And the same excitement that y'all showed on y'all video, I'm telling you, that barbershop was crunk. And they got quiet. And like, it's going to be Jalen Walker. Man, hey, they said Jalen. It was like a roar that came out of that. Even those other, the other fans, they like, yeah, about time the Falcons did right. Man. So yeah. They addressed all the teams need. That included, what did you say, 8th round? Bet. I got you. They did. They did. We're going to take a look at the undrafted free agents this Friday, and we're going to look back at some of the previous drafts. We could look at the previous draft today. We could look at that for a little bit, but we're going to look at some of the previous undrafted free agent classes that the Falcons have and see, see what we think about this one. Looking at some of the guys that we had undrafted. Hey, man, Ryan Newsom, right? Gonna be our starting center. D-Leg gave him a C. And hey, if D-Leg gave him a C, it's a C. He follows the Falcons and all that. If he says a C, it's a C. Okay, me neither. He cooked, especially considering the draft pick situation we were in. So we got 5. He picked 5, but we got 2 in the first, man.
That's what I just can't. I can't wrap my head around it, right? Like they came into the draft shorthanded, and they made all of their picks, and they managed to finagle an extra number 1 to meet a need. Man, I don't see how you say it's a C. And all respect to D Orlando Ledbetter, I don't see how you say it's a C. I just can't see it.
Probably because James Pierce was going to be there in the second round. So
Was
you
he?
I
probably
don't
could have
know
just,
that. I don't know.
yeah, James
You
Pierce
think
was probably
so?
going to be there. Yeah, because the same way y'all talk about Mike Green, they were stating that James Pierce had character issues. And to be honest with you, if we didn't get him, there were other edge rushers that are equally as qualified. Look what Dallas got in the second round. Look what Baltimore did in the second. So, that way you could have probably still held on to your number 1 pick, probably gave up your what we have. Probably would have gave up your third, your second, your third, and maybe a 5th for next year. So maybe that's why he's stating that it's a C.
Mhm.
I thought about it. I think we probably went a little too much for just to go back in the first round and get somebody who had a second round grade already. Like his grade was to go in the second round.
Well, okay, so look at Michael Penix's situation. Let's look at last year.
We don't get Michael Penix if we don't have Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna say that. Denver trades up, or one of those teams, Oakland, somebody, they trade up to get Michael Penix if we don't do what we did.
So that's what I'm saying. If the Falcons wanted Pierce, you got to go ahead and take a chance at it now. You don't know who was going to get him. You just don't know, man. You don't know. Other people liked him. So I don't know.
So if it ends up being the case where we don't get the production, then you're gonna be like, man, we gave up way too much for him.
But then if he gets 12, then what?
He better get the 12 for me to be like, man, that was perfect.
If he has more sacks than AK, no matter, I mean, if that's 8 sacks and AK has 7, is that not a win?
Trey AK. And for one, no, it's not a win. It won't be
A
a win.
rookie coming in with 8 sacks?
I appreciate the fact that he's getting the sacks, but that means it's no place on this team for AK. Like, I don't need to see another season with 6 sacks. 6.5, whatever.
Okay, so okay,
AK
who's
should be
the?
the leader of that group.
He should be. Yeah, he should be. He
You know
should.
what the league brings. You know what you need to do. Your preparation or film study to see what you need to, like, you've been through it already. No, if AK gets 5 to 6, you're not gonna get nothing for him but a 7. So just cut your ties, man.
Maybe it's just a good
You
depth piece from
you
from
just
now on.
drafted 2 replacements and you got Braylon Trice. What do I need him for?
Auntie said Pierce got credit from playing in the SEC,
True.
Yeah. Right.
and he was one of the better players. So I mean, Mathis, the way we've
So
drafted over the years, I take it.
I get it.
I,
So let me ask you this, yo. We traded back up, and Auntie Pat was saying because he played in the SEC, but why not trade back up and get Kyle Kennard, the SEC Defensive Player of the Year?
Did you see how low Kennard went though?
yeah, he went way low.
He was
But
like third round.
I get it. But his
Probably later than
production,
that.
what was his? Look what his. You
There
don't
were
just
other
give
things in
Defensive
that.
Player of the Year to nobody.
There were other things in that. I mean, I remember
Who?
seeing him when he went off the
Okay,
board. There was other
so
things in that.
well, I wasn't shocked at that. But what about the kid that went to Dallas?
Was the Raku? That's what I was looking at. So if we don't jump up to get Pierce, Pierce is going to Dallas. There's no way they're saying that Ezraku is better than Pierce. Maybe unless it's a fit. And then right after that, the Colts drafted JT Tuamalu
Mm-hmm.
out of Ohio State.
Bro, I don't care about that dude.
Pierce. They'd have got it. So Pierce drops to them, and that was picks 45 and 40, 44 and 45, and we were picked 46. That's why they jumped.
What's going on, Jonathan? I appreciate you joining us. Hey, man, we're going to talk about that on Friday. We'll talk about those undrafted free agents, but I think they did a good job. I think we got some guys that could have been drafted third, fourth round. We'll talk more in depth about that on Friday, bro. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
should have
went
been there,
crazy.
Auntie Pam.
Oh God, that was so. Hey, that was a good time. Now
Boy,
we
Pound
learned a
Cake.
lot. I'll tell you one thing. We did learn a lot. I don't think we had the mic set up correct. Everything we learned a lot. So next time it's gonna be
I'm
really off
I'm
the
just
chain.
gonna buy some more expensive mics than what I did. That's what I'm gonna do. I
I
am.
mean, I think all of us we all could have done a little bit better, but we know what we're gonna do next time though. It's gonna
Yeah.
be on. I should have had my light prepared, a lot of things, but definitely another microphone available for anybody that's in the in the shop or wherever, so we could just really zoom in on um, the play of the room, how everybody's enjoying it, what they're talking about, all the trash talk, and we got a lot of help from what was his name, Terry. Terry jumped in and did his thing. Hold on. He said he
Not
thought he could be a
anymore.
walk-on for but not anyway. HBCU player got drafted by See,
The the
that's not
the
the
Alabama
Alabama.
A&M.
That's Mathis guy. That's Mathis guy. So I'm looking at Kyle Kennard. Boy had 11.5 sacks this year. 3 forced fumbles. 28 tackles. 28 tackles and 11.5 of them were sacks.
And
Hey, he was balling, man.
what did James Pierce do this year?
I think Pierce got like, let's look. Since I'm in here.
Come on, man.
I'm finna look.
Proof, facts, and documents. That's all I need.
Kyle Kennard went in the 4th round, pick 125.
Foolishness.
Right? There was something there.
Okay, so James Pierce had 7.5 sacks, 13 tackles for losses, 70. No, I'm sorry, 38 combined tackles. Yeah. 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 Let me see. Had a fumble recovery, pass deflected, one forced fumble, and the year before he had 10 sacks. So,
Oh,
hey
so
man, I mean,
his better year wasn't even better than Kyle Kennard. Okay, I get it.
I'm just saying, man. But didn't nobody really like Kyle Kennard, so it was something there because nobody really talked about him, but you.
Yeah, you're the only person I heard talk about.
Yeah, you're the
Cool.
only person.
Well, I guarantee you, well, if he has a better year than James Pierce, we're gonna be talking about him again.
Yeah, and Miss Pam is saying that if we do make the playoff, hey man, it was worth that first round pick. And
True.
everybody agrees. We kind of agree with that. I was just saying, what if we didn't make? I want to make the playoff. I hope we do. What if we did not make the playoff, but he had 8 sacks? Would that be a win in regards for James Pierce? Would that suffice for that first round pick? He said, we got Penix early last year. If there's a guy you want, you can't wait, especially with the Falcons. I'm telling you, gotta go get him, man. Gotta go get him. Because you don't know what the Falcons will do. Had to put a gun to Terry's head, man. Hey, folks. You better get it right this year.
I still feel like we almost did not make that pick.
I'm gonna blast you to smithereens, baby. Straight smithereens.
I really feel like we almost didn't make that pick Thursday. I do.
I was wondering, man. I was sweating. I was tripping for real, man. I was like, hold on, what's going on? We better make this pick.
Out of the top 15, we were the only team that let the clock go down that far.
30 seconds left, right? About
They was trying to make a trade.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they were just talking. Well, like you said, they were trying to make that trade. Maybe trying to get back up in the first round, like they end up doing to get Pierce. I would love to know what their thought process was during that time. If we could get some inside scoop. Miss Pam, y'all get the inside scoop. Y'all know everybody. They know everybody. They be having everybody on. But hey, next Monday we're gonna have something special for y'all. We're gonna have something special. It'll be our first time really jumping deep in the water with some real folks. He said, I think they drafted those guys this way to fit their plan. It was said that Ulbrich got everybody he wanted. Now Ulbrich just needs to take care of one more person. He needs to take care of one more person, coach. Pearson was the guy.
Would you even want to be a fly on the wall for that conversation he had with his kid?
I would love to be the fly on the wall. I would love to have my microphone like,
I would have.
You're right, Miss Pam. He was the one. That's what they talked about a lot, but did not believe that Jalen was going to fall like that. So he needs to. No, he gonna do more than timeout. Need to bring him, make him run some stadiums or something.
Ain't nothing about to happen to that boy.
Man, that was crazy.
Go over there and do some push-ups till I get tired. Keep pushing.
Hey, Daryl. I tell anybody that the toughest exercise maybe not in the Marines, but in Navy boot camp. Hey man, I never knew that you could get tired of doing jumping jacks. Because in school, man, we do jumping jacks. Hey man.
How was y'all counting? Was it 1, 2, 3, 1?
Yeah. But it don't matter, man. You still right now you could start jumping jacks, you're like, man, I can do jumping jacks forever. Especially when you until they say that jumping jacks forever begin. Like what? Hey man, be doing jumping jacks for 20 minutes. Joker can't get your arm up, can't move your leg. He said forever,
That's
for real, man. The jumping
That's
jacks
all
forever
bad.
begin. Like
That's
God,
all bad.
dog. Hey, I'd rather do push-ups than jumping jacks, man. Goodness gracious. Put me at 6 inches. CC, put me at 6 inches. Jumping jacks killing me.
The one that used to get me was the electric chair, where they make you get in the sitting position with your back
Oh,
against the wall,
God.
and you gotta hold your arms out, just sit there. Man,
can
I was like,
imagine
yeah, I'm in shape. I got this.
that.
35 seconds in, my knees start doing this. You're like, why your knees shaking, boy? Why your knees shaking? Yeah. Yeah.
Look, we called
You
them
brought back
we had airplane push-ups. Wide push-ups. But you know, in San Diego, we were right beside the airport. So you go down halfway and wait till the next plane fly over, like, and hold that sucker go down.
That's terrible.
Hey man,
what are you talking about?
That is terrible. How long would it be before the next plane will come back?
it could be a minute, it could be 20 seconds.
Man,
And that ain't Atlanta. I mean, that's San Diego, so it ain't as busy.
That ain't the traffic ain't there.
Woo, boy. And you better not go down. Everybody got to start over. That thing, hey, that can last 45 minutes, boy. Anyway. Back talking about them Falcons. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to give my grade. We talked about what everybody else did. Let me see. Say them side straddle
Side straddle hop. Side straddle hop.
Side straddle hop.
I
Hey, boy.
I ain't heard it called that in 10 years.
Boy,
Easy.
old Coach Warren back in 8th grade, side straddle hop. Man. Yeah. See, Mathis, he work out all the time. He lift weights and all that. All kind of swollen and stuff.
I go.
Be.
Hey, look, I work out before, come to work, and I go to the track at night. So I do my jumping jack, got my jump rope, run a little bit. So yeah.
Next time, do 1,000 jumping jacks and let me know how you feel.
All right.
No, just do 200. Do 200 jumping jacks straight. Don't stop. 200 and let me know how you feel.
I'm gonna feel it around my waist. I know
do
that.
You got to do a 4 count now. 1,
do the 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Do about 200
2,
of them.
3, 2.
That is stupid. Okay.
Hey man.
One jumping jack is up and down.
And then, I'm talking about all the way up. Your legs all the way. Ain't none of that.
Ain't nobody getting ready to make the whole platoon run just because I ain't doing right. So don't worry about me, okay?
The things we
all
used
right,
to do
so
when we was young.
Grades, what we got, man? What we got, Mathis? Your grade for the Falcons?
B minus. B minus, only because of the fact that we did not hit a need that I feel like is still sitting out there. We're going into next season with the middle of our defensive line still being a question mark. That means you're expecting Grady gone. You're expecting Roop to be that guy. So I'm a little concerned, basically, with right now just that position. If we get that situated, then you're not going to be able to really do anything with this defense. I feel that. So, but I mean, all the picks we got, the trades we made, I commend them on it. That's some. It seems like we do that type of move every 12, 13, 14 years. You go from this to Julio, from that to what? Hey, who did we do that for back in the day? It was somebody else. I can't remember. But anyway, it's a B minus for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a B minus.
Darryl, what you got?
I said A minus. I appreciate everything they did. They addressed the needs, except for piggyback off of Mathis, except for the middle of the line. So what they're saying is they're satisfied with that, but they definitely shored up that defense, right? As far as on the back end, they're trying to create a no-fly zone. Looking at you, Mike Hughes. If you could play up to par, then we'll be okay, I think. So
People gonna lose their jobs. Some people gonna lose their position this year.
So yeah, A minus. And let's ride. Let's see what this do.
So what would have got you an A+ then?
If they had instead of going safety the second time, going D tackle. Just random biggest dude available. Like they say, best player available, biggest dude available on the defensive line. I don't care if he can't move. Just put him out there so he can plug up some holes.
Could have got Zeke.
Did that kid from Florida get drafted?
Don't know. Big
It was no 400 pounds.
Cam Jackson. I think he got drafted, but I have to look that up. I'm gonna give him a B+. Give the Falcons a B+, and it could have been an A if we did go defensive tackle. And I agree with Daryl with Billy Bowman being picked. I think it's a good pick, but having a big body guy down there, especially if we're talking about running a 3-4, that's something we miss. We don't have a 340-pounder. Now we do. We got like a 325-pounder undrafted free agent coming in out of Georgia Tech. And we did get another guy from Miami. We'll dive into that, like I said, on Friday. But
Practice squad.
You talking about Desmond Watson?
Yeah, Watson.
Number 21.
Yeah.
Undrafted free agent to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
God.
Well, they got Vita Vea 2.0.
Oh my
okay.
God.
Yeah.
They got Vita Vea 2.0. That's cool.
Oh
the heaviest player in NFL history.
If they could get a few pounds off of him, and if he could be truly healthy, man, ain't nobody gonna score a goal line touchdown on him. I guarantee, not running up the middle. Not with that kind of size.
I do want to see the Eagles do the tush push against Tampa Bay with Vita Vea and that guy. Let me see it. I wanted to see that matchup for that.
Oh yeah, Jalen Walker was killing Kevin Banks, man. 1-on-1. Yeah. He gonna eat him up again. He wore Kevin Banks out both games. And that wasn't even just Michael Williams. This Jalen Walker, 1-on-1. This 6'1", 245 pounds, were whooping one of the top offensive tackles all game long, 2 games straight. Whooping them.
He gonna get to do it again. Twice a year.
Don't tell me this guy ain't a beast. Oh my God. Matthew Straight.
Oh, the Saints.
Calisthenics, push-ups, crunches, burpees, squats, lunges, muscle failure. Only running a mile so far. Also using resistant bands.
Oh shoot, you getting some. That's what you doing, Clay. You out there training.
Yeah,
he said training. He was going back in the boot camp. I'm cool with everything but burpees. I ain't never been a fan, but I guess I need to start incorporating.
Well, I used to be able to do all that stuff. Right now, all I can do is a speed walk on y'all, boy.
You know what I do? I do Krispy Kreme. I do pound cake. That pound cake old boy made was immaculate, by the way. I do chicken wings and I do some collard greens, and every now and then I do some chitlins. Don't hold that against me. I do some chitlins every now and then.
Chitlins. I didn't either. I did the carnivore diet last week, so I had to sit up there and look at you come over there talking about that damn pound cake. And I was like, man, I can't even eat
it. you need to tell me so I don't do that to you, man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, it was more the people there than just me. I can't be like, shut up.
Daryl fell in love with that pound cake. He was like, man, you stole my grandma. He came up on, hey man, you stole my grandma recipe. You stole my grandma recipe.
It was a religious experience. It was. I've never tasted pound cake that was dense and moist at the same time. And it was just
He said it
And
was
I'm like,
warm.
yeah,
It was still,
yeah,
still.
it was warm. He pulled it out the box and it had steam coming off of it. I'm like, all right,
Hey, Mister. Hey, Auntie Pam said she with you there.
I'm trying to figure out how y'all ain't never had chitlins and you in your 50s growing up in Georgia. Come on
Nah,
now,
man.
man.
Sam used to eat that junk. I couldn't get past the smell. I couldn't get past the thought.
Look,
Grandma would only cook it every blue moon, but Sam would sit there and eat it. I was like, I want give me
I
that
will never try it.
chicken.
My
I don't
dad
want
used
no
to make me try
chitlins.
everything as a child. He said, "Son, the only thing I ain't gonna make you try is chitlins, cause I ain't about to eat them either." So never had it, never will. I'm good.
chitlins is the true testament of black people because they took every part of the pig that was given to them and
Mhm.
they made it good.
They
That
made it,
that just
man.
sounds
They
like
can
we're
have it.
innovative and
Just give me the feet or something. Give me
and
the
do
ears. Y'all
whatever.
can have the
We
guts.
ain't got to do whatever now.
Goodness
We ain't got to
gracious.
do
But I'm
that.
just saying, it's part of your culture, dog. It's part of your
Mm.
culture. You
Yeah.
need to, every now and then get in touch with them roots, them
Nah, just give me
roots.
that broccoli my mama used to make, the
I'll go
bland
back to.
broccoli.
I will take a trip to Africa to get in touch with my roots. I'll do that.
So why about it say he fasts 36 hours a month.
Wow.
Hold on,
36
36
hours
hours a
straight?
month. Let's see. How much do you sleep? Is that not that's good, man. 36 hours a month. That's 3 days? No, two, yeah,
Yeah, so you go
almost,
to
3 days. That's
two and
all
a half
right, man.
days. Yeah, for real,
That's all
shoot.
right. 2.5 days, yeah.
Clay, how much do you weigh right now? Or how much did you when you stepped on the scale? I know that might put you out there like that.
Oh, you say wait, not
He
195 out
say,
of boot camp?
yeah, he said you weigh 195 out of boot camp.
Wow. You
You
was a
want to get
big boy
back
when you
there?
went in there.
Hey, man, I went to boot camp at 150 and came out like 175. All
What?
muscle.
How y'all? Man, I went to boot camp at like 170 because I wrestled, and I came home at like 160.
Hey, man, you went to Marines, man. I went to the
Yeah.
Navy. We exercise, but not like y'all, man.
My cardio, I ain't gonna lie to you, my cardio was on. I was like, let's
Yeah.
run. Just get out there and run. Just yep. I ain't even looking to where we finish. Just tell me when to stop.
Yeah, we
Right
got
now,
there.
I run a lap and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna lay
So
Man,
down.
ain't nobody got to tell you when to stop, do they?
My body tell me when to stop.
hey, when I went to security at ASF, man, we had to do the Marine thing, that 3 mile thing. Man, well, I was about to die, man. I'm Navy. A mile and a half in 9-10 minutes. Well, that 3 miles, I was about like, hold on. All right, man, can we slow down?
Oh,
I
that's
was
good
about to die.
times.
We all us in the back, like
I'm
Lord
I'm
Jesus.
trying to
Huh,
make sure I
huh.
catch it now. I'm trying to catch it now. So I'm in the zone. I'm not getting ready to stop doing what I'm doing, including my cardio. So
If
I
you,
don't have to. So at 53 or whatever,
yeah,
I
keep
won't
it
be
up.
like I don't want to walk. Okay.
Yeah, give me some skates or something. I'm straight.
Let's see. I
Give me
don't
a
want. I
skate.
don't, nah, nah.
Or give me
Whoa.
a scooter or something. I'm straight. Give me, no, give me my motorcycle. I'm straight. Go 3 miles in no time.
Oh, Clay was eating well. Clay was eating well at boot camp.
Man,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
you
mean,
you put on 50 pounds in
which
8
way were
weeks?
you? Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine? He must have went to Air Force.
Army, I think, right? Army.
Army. He was in Coast Guard. Filet mignon and doggone ribeyes every day. I know we had to put on weight because they gave us was doggone potatoes and beef, roast beef and potatoes. It seemed like every day. Like God, dog, roast. I got tired of roast beef, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, hey, we appreciate y'all joining us. Hey, Clay, which one,
Yes.
man? Which one? You gotta let us know. Appreciate everybody joining us today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like. Make sure y'all share your videos, share my videos, and we got something big coming next Monday. But definitely join us Friday. We're going to be talking about the unrestricted free agents and how they compare to our previous classes for unrestricted free agents. Hopefully, we could get somebody out of this and do well. How many of y'all think going to make the team? Maybe one or two?
Actual team or practice squad?
The actual team.
Maybe two.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant going to make it, man. I don't
You
know
think
how he.
so?
Yeah, I don't know how he felt, man. This dude was all over the place,
Wait, he's the one that had that one-handed interception, right?
man.
Yeah.
He was nasty, man. I don't know.
He might come out and get the starting position. He's the starting spot on the other side.
Be amazed, man. Be amazed. Hey, Clay, we appreciate you always, man. Appreciate you. I think Clay was our number 2 from day one. Him and Keith right around the same time. Miss Pam, Auntie Pam, we appreciate you, young lady. Hey, y'all, have fun tomorrow. We'll be on watching you, checking y'all out tomorrow afternoon. Everybody, make sure y'all check out the Lady Birds of AFN. Hey, they are real deal. I'm telling you, they are the real deal. And they have everybody on the shows, man. They know everybody. They know everybody. I just can't wait till y'all get Terrence on y'all show. Can't wait. And make sure you send me the link so we can join in and talk. Wide body, man. We definitely appreciate you. You're on all the time with us. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, we appreciate you. Hey, come be one of our everyday followers, bro. We definitely appreciate you. Josh, good to see you once again. Good to see you once again. Let me see. Okay, I done hit something wrong. Steve Houston. All right. He's new for the day. Hey, Steve, join us every Monday, every Friday at 8:30. We really appreciate you. And I think that's and King Richie. Hey, appreciate you, my bro. How these young folks doing? Appreciate you, my boy.
That's twin.
Twin. Hey, appreciate you, twin. Like twin. You don't look nothing like me. Come on, twin, please. Please, twin. Hey, that jump be funny, man. The boys on Instagram have me cracking, man. Desi Banks, he crazy. Hey, man. I think it was good. Good job, Terrence. That's all I can say. Good job. I give it up.
Yes, sir.
I give it up. Let's see what we're gonna do in these mini camps, and I can't wait. I think I'm gonna take an opportunity to go out there and watch them do some practices this year if they allow us to. Did you get a chance last year, Darryl?
Nah, I don't go to practices. I'm working too
Oh,
hard.
gotcha.
When they do these practices.
Gotcha. All right, so we're gonna try to go to England, right? Is it England?
Germany.
It's Germany.
We gotta wait. Yeah. The schedule come out on the 14th. On May 14th, we'll see if we slated to go to Germany.
Gotcha.
But yeah, because y'all saw that it was the Colts had their draft pick announced from Berlin, and that's who we supposed to play as an away game. So hopefully, and the Falcons is the other Germany team or one of the other Germany teams. So we'll see.
That'd be awesome, man. We could all hook up and do that together.
When I was in London, I ran into some German fans there. I had them tell me how to say "rise up" in German, but I can't remember now.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I can't remember, but I was yelling it in the stands.
That's what's up. All right, fellas, y'all be good. I'll see y'all later. Hey, thank y'all. See y'all next time. Be safe. Be blessed.
Stay dirty.
Be dirty.